mass jubilation as most wanted bandit leader Abubaka Shākāū is dead, killed in Sāmbīsā forest. You see, that's it. Every day is for the thief. One day is for the owner. I thought I once broadcasted a news where the same Abubaka Shākāū was bragging that he is not like Osama bin Laden that was caught by the Americans, that nobody can even get hold of him. Oh, see, my dear, there is something we don't understand about this life. Something we don't understand. Who created you? If I may ask, who created you? Do you think that you created yourself? The life that you have today, do you think that you gave yourself that life? See, the biggest mistake that we are making as human is not being able to identify that fact that we are not the owner of our life. And we have refused to start recognizing that fact that we were created by God. So we should be able to think before we act. You see that? Look at. That is the end of Abubaka Shākāū. In fact, the jubilation is just hovering everywhere. Hovering everywhere. Covering everywhere and hovering. This celebration is just everywhere. You can imagine when people begin to celebrate your death. Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? That means you are more than Satan himself. People supposed to be crying of your death, but in this very instance, they celebrate and dance. Is that not surprising? Is that not surprising to you? It should. That is to tell you that you have terrorized the people enough. You have caused enough menace. People celebrate your downfall when you hurt them and pray never to have your caliber in existence again. Abubaka Shākāū believes so much in himself. He believes that he is the God of Islam, of the Boko people. My dear viewers, I bet you that it's worth celebrating, as just said now. Worth celebrating. Shākāū's death is worth celebrating. Is death worth celebrating? His death is a death that one doesn't need to even give a thought about. You understand? Because he has overdone, and now the law has catch up with him. You see that? So that serves him right. You see, a word they say, every day is for the thief, but just one day is for the owner, and that is what has happened to him today. That is what has happened to him today. Everyone is celebrating his death. Everywhere. They cannot just apprehend the happiness. That is the result of every evil person. They pay for every evil. You understand? Okay, look at what actually led to his killing. Uncertainty over Shākāū's whereabouts as ISWAP runs rampage in Sāmbīsā forest. The armed group suspected to be members of Islamic State of West African Province, ISWAP, on Wednesday, killed Abubaka Shākāū, the leader of the dreaded Boko people, officially known as Jamaat as Sunnah Lidawa Jihad, JAS, during a fierce battle in the Sāmbīsā forest hideout. Sources and the unconfirmed report said Sāmbīsā forest shared local border with parts of Konduga, Bama, Goza, Askira, Uba, Hao, Kaga, and Biu local government areas in Borno, with some parts of Gujiba, Buni, Yadi, Goniri in Yobe, and Madagali in Adamawa State. Other sources said hundreds of ISWAP fighters invaded Sāmbīsā with heavy gun truck during the week, hunting for Shākāū, who was the factional leader of Boko people. It was also revealed that Shākāū was not actually or directly killed by ISWAP, the splinter rival group, but split immediately himself up and committed suicide when ISWAP attempted to capture him, Shākāū, alive. During a gun duel, although there was no official statement or confirmation on the death of the most wanted Boko leader, Shākāū, by Nigerian security forces. A lot of people took to their social media platforms celebrating Shākāū's death on Thursday morning. According to a security report obtained, unconfirmed source reported that the leader of JAS, Abubaka Shākāū, was dethroned and killed by ISWAP, and they have taken over the entire Sāmbīsā forest. With this development, ISWAP are more equipped and funded than JAS, so their mode of operation will change, and they are likely going to experience frequent attack around Konduga, Bama, Goza, Biu local government areas and parts of Adama. All the humanitarian around the axis should be security conscious and be very vigilant. Well, you have heard that. He committed suicide. He can't withstand the capturing. To God be the glory. All right, let me hear from you from the out there. Your comments concerning these are very important. Don't forget to click on the red subscribe buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.